My name is Evan Rosenbaum, along with Tyron Woodley. Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul. This is not a joke. This is real on Real Right Quick. We interrupted him in the middle of his workout right now.
Man, I'm still sweating shit, Evan. This hit me in the surprise part of my brain. I'm still sweating in my own workout, but we had to cover this.
So here's the information. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, July 20th, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's going to air on Netflix Live. Obviously, this is a big deal. People are going to watch. This is going to be a huge event. Mike Tyson, who will be 58 when the fight goes down. Tyron, I got to ask you, man, this seems like a horrible idea for one of them. I have my opinion, but I want to hear your opinion first.
You know, I think you're gonna think it's a horrible idea for Mike. I don't think it's a horrible idea for anybody. At the end of the day, Mike Tyson, just watching the dude hit fucking pass in the bag. Like, I always have this inside joke. They be like, how much would you have to get paid to fight Mike Tyson? I'm like, shit, I'll never be able to spend it. Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he's fighting the one fighter that most people feared. And I feel like 58, 27, the age is not a factor. That's a wash, right? Experience level obviously is going to go to Mike Tyson. But Jake's got a screw loose, man. I guarantee you Mike didn't offer it. He offered this to Mike.
Yeah, but don't you think that if Jake Paul knocks out 58-year-old Mike Tyson, people are going to say, okay, congratulations, you knocked out somebody who's 58, who hasn't fought professionally in a very long time, who's, I've seen him in videos going through the airport in a wheelchair before. Mike Tyson, respect, legend. I don't want to take away anything from what he's accomplished, but the fact of the matter is he's going to be 58 years old. Jake Paul is 27.
I disagree. I think that if Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson, I don't give a fuck if he's 70. You're going to have to put at least an ounce of respect on his name. Mike Tyson right now, off muscle memory alone, he can have a flashback, right? He can step on the wrong eggshell and let off a combination that can kill most people. No bullshit. He has the power and ability to shift organs in your body if he hits you with the right force, right? So I think he forgot more technique than Jake Paul has ever learned in his life. You've seen him on the pads and mitts, right? That doesn't mean it's an 8 to 12 round fight. This is going to be a 6 to 8 round fight. And I feel like on memory alone and on his ability alone, he's going to be able to he's going to be able to subdue any type of fresh newborn technique that Jake Paul learned, and he can just go into autopilot and wreck some of the current heavyweight champions in the boxing division now.
You believe that a 58-year-old Mike Tyson has the ability right now to knock out Jake Paul? As somebody who's been in the ring with Jake Paul and knows what kind of fighter he is, you believe that Mike Tyson could, if he lands, could knock out Jake Paul?
If you dust off that old ass Dell computer out your closet and press power and hit the space bar, is that motherfucker gonna move over to the side? Yes. He was programmed as a machine of war. Him and Tank are the only two boxers in the history of the sport that has as many knockouts with a jab, as a hook, as an overhand, high, low body shots. Each punch, they have had a knockout on their record from every punch you can throw. I got a lot of overhand right knockouts. I have zero left hand knockouts. And I'm not the only one in that boat. I feel like on his muscle memory, on the drills and repetition that he's done for all of those years, right? That alone is enough to beat anybody.
Put you on a hot seat. As somebody who's been in the ring twice with Jake Paul, who do you think is going to win this fight? Give me your prediction.
I've been in the ring twice with Jake, and I don't want to get in the ring once with fucking Mike. I don't care if Mike corners somebody. I don't care if he wrapping the belt. I don't care if he guest announcing. That motherfucker's scary. I feel Jake Paul is a brilliant mind at putting himself in a win-win situation. He can't lose here, right?
So here's where I think you're wrong. I think if Jake Paul knocks out Mike Tyson, it's not going to be celebrated the way that he thinks it's going to be celebrated. I think people are going to look at it and they're going to say, that's okay. I respect your opinion. You know a lot about this stuff. But I just think that if he knocks out Mike Tyson, people are going to say, oh, real tough. You're a big man that you knocked out a 58-year-old, out of his prime Mike Tyson.
Let me ask you this question, Evan. If you knock out Mike Tyson, is your dogs gonna give you props?
Right. Yes, because I am not even close to a professional fighter.
I'm out. 5 minutes ago, Jake wasn't either.
No, he's been at it a couple years now, and he's taken on some.
I'm out. 5 minutes ago, I'm talking about in the magnitude. I've been doing it for 17 years, right? He's been doing it for a few years. So on a scope of how long he's done it, he also was not a fighter. and people are still saying he's not a real
Yeah, but
fighter,
I am
right?
saying he's a real fighter. I am giving him the credit he deserves. And that's why I think that it's going to be
Okay.
disappointing for him, because if he gets knocked out by a 58-year-old former fighter who hasn't fought professionally in several years, and the last fight he had was an exhibition against Roy Jones Jr., and he looked phenomenal, and he looks phenomenal in the gym, but he hasn't had a professional fight in like 20 years. And so if he ends up knocking
If he
out
gets
Jake Paul,
knocked
I think
out
it's
by
going to be
Mike
very bad for
Tyson
him.
at 58, 59, 60, 71, he would join the other 99% of the regular motherfuckers on earth. That's what I say. I would fight Mike for a lot of money, but my God, would I be scared? My God, would I be fucking like, this motherfucker can kill me? I would fight him dead ass because I'm not scared to fight anybody. But this is a fight I would go in there and do my best and everything I can do to win the fight. But I know if this motherfucker touched me and grazed me, I may not be able to eat breakfast and go to soccer games and fucking care for my kids the way I normally do. That's a real fucking topic.